So, good evening, everyone. My name is Shreyas. So, I'd like to put forth few points. I think both online learning and offline learning have their own advantages and disadvantages. So, if you talk about accessibility of knowledge, I think online learning has helped a lot in that regards. So, even students in remote areas now have access to quality teachers and quality courses, which was not possible before. Before online learning came, it was very difficult for students from poor background or from rural areas to get quality education. Now, with the rise of online learning, it has become very easy for less privileged students to get quality education. And other factor is of cost as well. Online learning can be much cheaper compared to offline learning, so that makes it quite affordable for all the students. And I think there is one more factor, that is personalized learning. If a student attends offline coaching, I think he will get more individual attention from the teacher and get more feedback in that way. Whereas if he is doing an online course, teacher won't be directly interacting with the student. So I think he won't get personalized direct feedback. Even though I think there are doubt solving sessions in online courses also, but still it's not the same in my opinion. And another point is of motivation, I think. So many of the times, like, I think this is a common thing, that when student joins an online course, he is not as motivated because he is learning in isolation. He doesn't have support of his, like, the classmates. So if you have classmates around you studying with you, it motivates you to do better, right? So I think if you are doing an online course, I think you will have to be self-motivated. There will be no one to motivate you as much. And yeah, there is the travel factor as well. If you are doing an offline course, you will have to travel to the coaching class. So that can take a lot of your time if you are living some far away. And with the help of online class, you can save that time and probably utilize that time in a better manner. I think, yeah, that's all I have to say.
So, good evening everyone. My name is Aditya. So, if I talk about the online coaching and offline coaching, then I can say that if we take the example of kids, in if we take the example of kids in online coaching, then I think that the education should not be given to the kids online, because there are various factors, because the brain of the kids are very much, what we can say, not well developed. So, and we know that they are getting, what we can say, if we give a mobile in the hands of a little kid, then we got to know that we know that he will keep quiet, he will be quiet, but in the same way he is not he will not indulge himself into any of the physical activity. And do you really think that if we gave the online education to the students, I mean to say kids, then what are the chances that he will only look at the screen, and what are the chances of that he will only open the educational applications? There is any possibility? No. So what I mean to say is, we should not give the online education system to the kids. But if we take the example of the matured students, I think above the age of which are above 15, then I think that online education will be the good option, because it will save the time of the student as well as the what we can say, the travel expenses. And and if I have both, I can speak on both sides. So if we talk about the offline education, then I think that offline education is little bit better than online, because in offline education, what we get to know, we will be able to directly interact with the teachers, and teachers can also interact with us directly. So here, the first thing that we will be able to improve is that our confidence. Our confidence will gradually increase if we talk to the person who is right in front of us, or we will get to know so many things. If the teaching is what we not virtual, instead of virtual teaching or instead of online teaching, the person will get more focused and more focused in offline classes. That's it.
I feel online education and offline education has its own benefit. If I have to choose between one of them, I'll choose offline, because in offline we get person-to-person interaction, and I feel that's a better option. Because in online we may get distracted by various things, like in our home there are a lot of peoples in our environment that may cause us disturbance. And when we use equipment like mobile phone or laptop, we might get notifications of other things that can lead to distraction. So I must say that offline is the best.
In my opinion, both education system are good. If student go in offline classes, attend offline classes, they can learn how student learn in classroom. They can feel they can feel how teacher teach us, and they can ask anything face to face to teacher, and they can learn many things practically in college. I think online student can't learn practical online. And sometimes online education is good for which student, those students don't have time, that for them online education is good. And those people who can't afford and live in village, can't go others higher city, for them online education is best, I think.
So good evening everyone, my name is Shrishti, and today's topic is online education or offline education. So I am in the favor of both, because personally I think that sometimes online lectures cannot give us that things which offline lectures give us. First of all, I would like to put my point about these classes. Like if you come here, it has an environment of speaking English. So when you come here, when you interact with people, you can improve your body language as well as your English. But if you attend this class in your house, by sitting in your house, you will definitely going to be lack in speaking with someone, because that time you are at your home, you are at your comfort place, and you will not able to speak properly in front of everyone. So I think offline lectures are best. But if I am talking about online lectures, then yes, I even tried attending online lectures. Like I learned so many things online that helps us to manage your time, as well as you can learn skills from watching videos on YouTube. Like if I am giving my example, that I started learning Kathak online, and that time I was not able to get the proper knowledge of it from it. So I start taking classes offline also, and that time I realized that offline are best, and I get more knowledge from that. I get practical knowledge, and I ask so many things to the question. Like teacher is even can see my expressions, like whether I am doing it correctly or not. So I think both are good, but at their limits. Thank you.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Shani Chauhan and today topic is offline education and online education, and my opinion is both education is good, like offline and online. So offline education is good because we are learn much, we are learn much there we are learn much because we are going offline classes. There are do much activities, like get this classes. I am came here in spoken classes. uh, I do their practice is spoken speaking English and debate and group discussion, and just then we are join in a online classes, English online classes. There are don't group discussion and debate and not change my body language and my personality development, but it's offline education is a good, my my opinion.
Hello, my opinion is to go with offline education, because offline education is far more beneficial for online education, because when we go to college and when we go for school, at that time many friends are sitting in our only one class, and to attend the lectures, to attend the class, and they have many doubts also. So at that time student will ask the teacher, and the teacher will solve that problem. And for if you go to the online education, if we ask to teacher, they will not solve our problem, they will not solve the doubts. So this is the offline education is beneficial for this. The second thing is that those people, those person, they don't have to buy a mobile or to buy a laptop, and at that person they will not continue to attend the class or to go to the there. And the third thing is, if in that area for that particular village area, they don't in that area the light is not there, so at that point the class will not continue. So this is the main thing. I will go for offline education. So that's it.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Raviraj Shinde, and Aniket, I agree with your point that kids have not ability to stay focused for long time on mobile or even offline way also. But if the students, kids go for offline mode, if they have not focused on the learning, they have attention of sir. That's why they can continuously focus on study by breaking get break for sometimes like that way. But in online way, that is not possible. That is possible when parents, the kids are under the parents' eyes. So that's why offline learning and online learning have their own place. Just like online learning is for mainly college students, and for kids it is under the only parents. And offline learning, it is good for both kids and students. There is no place or like that way. So in my opinion, both are right their own place, because offline learning, it provides limited knowledge, yes, as compared to online modes. We have lot of means areas to discover in the online learning. In offline learning, there is a lot of not all the areas as compared to online learning. But offline learning put impacts more than the online learning. So everyone has experienced that. So that is why offline learning also important. And if we want to discover online more education, more areas to study, then we can go for online also. So it is best for student, that is the student will go for both online plus offline, so that its combination is good.
Yeah, so I definitely agree with Aniket's point that online education is definitely not for kids because kids need a lot of hand holding and there are attention issues. So definitely I don't think, I think the best use case for online education is for college going students or adults. And other than this, there are some subjects where it's simply not possible that we can have online education, like the subjects that involve more practical activities, like Srishti mentioned that dancing can be one of those activities. And another example could be if you want to learn science experiments, that also definitely you can't do online. But there are some subjects like maths or history where I feel like we don't really need a lot of practical or being present in person. So I think these subjects can definitely be learned effectively online as well. Yeah.
So I appreciate your point, Keval. As you said that if we talk about the rural areas, the what will the student do if there is no electricity in that particular area? So it will be very much difficult for a particular student to watch videos or to go for any online education. So I think according to me that offline education is way better than online education, and we can say that the communication that formed in offline classes between a teacher and a student, I think that matters the most over here, because in online education, who will take the guarantee that we are going to watch that particular video, or the person who is teaching or the person who is a teacher is teaching us, we can see ourselves, we are not focusing on what they are teaching, we are just going there for the attendance purpose. So I think this is something which is wrong according to me. So, and most of the people are doing this thing. So if we can make this thing possible, that if we are able to take the offline classes instead of online classes, then I think that it will be very easy for the student to communicate with the teacher, and teacher will be able to know the, what we can say, the performance of the can test the performance of a particular student, and teacher can see and what we can say listen towards the particular student. That's it.
I feel when we have both options like online education or offline education, we can use both of them according to situation demands. Like in pandemic, we had only one option left with online education. So according to situation, we can change that. But I feel offline should be our main priority. Like it changes your overall personality. Like if you go towards offline, you have a specific time, like you have to go there, you have to meet someone, and you also get time to interact with others. And whereas in online you don't get that, you are at comfort of your home and you have specific time that at that time I have to attend the lectures, and you won't care about that usually. So that's
I think in offline mode, student get confidence to sit with so many people. If you join lecture online, you can't interact with so many people. You don't have confidence to sit with so many people and put your point towards them. So I think in offline mode, student get confidence, and student get so many things. Student can interact with other people, know their perspective on anything, any subject. I think the offline mode is best for students.
So as we are discussing, I think the point which is given by Keval is totally right, that the rural areas, who lives in rural areas, that sometimes the light is not present, and how they can continue the lecture. And I think most of the knowledge which we take offline, is better than when you study online. So one more thing I wanted to add, that small things like our hobbies, like you like to cook, then you can, yes, you can definitely learn cooking in online, and you will not get any obstacles in that. Like, it is not a practical knowledge. You can watch that video simply, and whether if you have any question, you can ask for it. And I think both are knowledge, both are good, but online I find something different, that is, you cannot solve your whole doubt. Like, if you are doubting anything, then you will not get the answer. Like, no one can answer you through the comments. And also the online class, like, I don't know whether someone take the online class about cooking, but yes, there is a big difference between these two. And
Okay, so online classes is good sometime, but there are face many problems like internet problem. Sometime we are do study in a village and we join a online class, and in a village don't provide a internet very fast, so there are stuck our videos, and we have not understand my topic is a like easily, and I face this problem, and online class is not perfect in a place. It's perfect for like in a city. In a city is a give give many give many facilities like fast internet and electricity, in a 20 hours electricity available there. So this is a good for online classes for a city.
Okay, so now we come to the conclusion that if we talk about the online education and offline education, both of these sides have their advantages as well as disadvantages. So as Srushti has said that if we wanted to learn something, then and if we look the particular video, then we are not going to learn anything from that without doing actual practice, and where we will be able to do practices in our school and in our colleges. And one more thing that I would like to add in offline education is that if we take the example of online education, then we get to know that it is directly going to affect our health. Okay, by sitting at our home, we are not doing without doing any of the exercises. I don't think that there is much more important than our health, because if we are alive, then only we can make our future bright. So I think that's it. So there are both advantages and disadvantages of online and offline education. Thank you.